this one. Level up on these niggas and I know they hate it. Struggling that life, looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastinating. Buying anything I want, like a vacation. You can tell by my walk, I'm activated. Don't make me do it to it. Don't make me.
Oh, big up to everybody in the business right now. This is from the US to the UK. How are you guys? First of all, before we go into everything, before I introduce myself, before my co-host realizes that he's actually online, we are going to give our sponsors a production.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. And that's what we do. And you already know. I just want to big up, obviously, my...
Back to business. Part 3, back to business. Part 3, yeah, that's what we do. We back to business. Ricco, are you excited to be here with your brother?
I'm so excited to be here with my brother. I'm so excited. We have... Mate, I wanted to use my American shirt. I don't have it. But, man, I know there's so many amazing things happening with you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. We have your newest single coming out, which is Don't Make Me by Ray Trilogy featuring Foster. Okay, this is incredible stuff right now. This is absolutely amazing fucking stuff. Like, if you actually go to the gym, a lot of people don't. If you actually want to get that hard talk, which what we have on a Friday, this is what you need.
Shout out to Mr. Inoue.
This is across the way from the US to the UK.
Sorry about the gyrating from my co-host.
No, that's absolutely fine. I just wanted to say, obviously, Trill,
what's going on?
Lead us to the land of milk and honey. Can you give us the can you give us the God damn it.
The first topic we're gonna talk about is your reaction to fight week. We had a couple of fights. We had Foster. He got his revenge, and we got to see Floyd Schofield in his showing, if that's what we'll call it. First things first, we'll talk about Mr. Foster. Redemption. As far as I'm concerned, I thought that he should have never lost his belt in the first place. I thought the first fight he won. This fight was a little bit more closer, but still, I thought that he pulled it out and he won still. But I thought that he shouldn't have been going back and forth with this guy anyway, because he won the first time and he was robbed. It was the first time, I actually said this before on the show. It's the first time I've ever came or went on Twitter and everybody was in agreement with it, that it was a robbery. What do you feel about him getting his belt back?
What do I feel of Oshaki getting?
How do you feel about Oshaki getting his belt back?
How do I feel of Oshaki?
You feel like the right man won?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
Yes. Wait. If I said, all right, playing devil's advocate, and we are on our 26th episode of Across the Way from the US to the UK. So anybody watching us You're as crazy as all of us, so welcome. Do I feel the right man won? Obviously, I thought Oshaki Lightning. Yes, production, keep that shit on while I say this. I do believe that he won. Thank you, production. I do believe it was unanimous the first time. I feel it was closer the second time for the Brazilian. However, what can I say? He did very well, Oshaki. Can't believe it's 26 episodes. Big up. I just want to big up, just really quickly, Treyway, man. I just want to big up to my uncle, man. I want to big up to, and shout out to production. I want to big up to my uncle, and I want to big up to all the people that have believed in me and believed in you, because both of us are probably the biggest renegades in the United Kingdom and the United States of America. And this is why we've originally called this show Across the Way from the US to the UK. A lot of people have not believed in me, even in Trill, and I don't know why. But what I will say is that if you guys have followed us from our first episode and then going on to, fuck's sake, the block parties or whatever that Trill likes to have, and I have to go through and I have to be there. And yes, I like the fucking block parties. I love the fact that I have somebody, an OG of mine, who I have always admired, and somebody who I've always wanted to be like, in terms of everything, like a Trill Nostradamus, a Trill dollar bill. I just want to say thank you, guys. I want to thank my uncle, Mr. Robin Francis, for believing in me for so many years, and so many of you guys for believing in me and Trill, from you, America, for this, whatever like that. I want to thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be here, man. Like, honestly, we would not be here, because we needed people to believe in us like you guys. I'm sorry I've kind of said this and stuff or whatever, but if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be here. So yes, I believe in Oshaki. God damn it. I believe that Oshaki is he should have won the first time, Trillionth, and he should have won the second time. So yes.
What do you see for Oshaki, Foster? What do you see for him?
I see. Damn, Trillway. That's a great question. Not another rematch.
He can unify. Who does he unify with? Because Lamont Roach, he still has that date.
We love you. We love you, Uncle Robin. We love you, Uncle Robin. We love you, bro. In terms of unifications, not. If no one wants to unify with Oshaki, then they are the problem. And we need to, and Trill, I'm really glad that you actually asked me this question, because one thing, and I think you had it on a very special episode of the Boxing Bros, like a year and a half ago or something like that. It's only because I actually watch the Boxing Bros, and I'm very extensive with stuff, especially for my mentors. So I remember shit. I remember you guys actually saying, in terms of unifications, there should be unification. There should be no issue with unifying. There shouldn't be. There's a law in America called the Muhammad Ali law. Legislate. I don't know what it is. I know that people have tried to amend it, but there's the Muhammad Ali law, or what have you, is that you cannot, from a fighter to a fighter, if you two want the fight, nothing should come between it. It doesn't matter whether it's money or this, or whatever like that. There should be no excuse from one fighter not fighting the other fighter. I believe that it should be a lot extensive, but yes. I
I
believe that
see.
Oshaki deserves it.
I see the big fight to be made between Oshaki Foster will have to be with the WBO champion, Emmanuel Navarrete. Um, they both are on top rank, right? So I think that that fight will be really easy to make, you know, opposed to him maybe fighting the IBF champion, Anthony from Ireland. Um, and you know Lamont Roach, he has the a belt, the WBA, but you know he has a date with Javante Tank Davis. So I think the fight that you know could be made for next year will have to be Oshiki Foster and Navarrete. If Navarrete gets past his fight that's coming up, I think that could be the next big fight at 130, unified fight at 130. What do you think? Navarrete is
100.
dangerous.
Navarrete is very dangerous in terms of uh in term very bear with me 1 second. In terms of Navarrete and 130-pound division, I mean, we saw. Uh, I
Yes.
think that Oshaki could dominate 130 pounds Treyway. I think that he has all the skills. I think he has everything that needs to be happening at 130 pounds. I feel like,
I see the only
you know,
problem for him there is a Navarrete.
I love Navarrete. True, you know I love Navarrete. You know I
That's the
love
only
Navarrete.
problem that
Navarrete,
I see.
he always comes to fight, rude boy. I love that. I love Navarrete. I love everything that he brings in terms of everything. Um, he's sensational. He's absolutely sensational. Um, yeah, I 130, super feather junior light. I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the top 10 while Trill speaks, and I'm going to pull up the top 10, and Trill will ask me a question, and then we'll go from there. But 130 pounds right now, Trill. I think and Trill, you love the lower weights, don't you?
Yeah.
You love you love them. I think you're actually called Trill lower weight Nostradamus.
You know, the low weight guys, they don't get a lot of credit, but these guys, they be banging. They be banging. And they bring a lot of fight. But yeah, at 130, um, yeah, that's the fight. That's the fight to be made. That's to me, that's the fight. I think that Oshaki Foster and Navarrete for next year, unified match will be a big fight at 130.
Navarrete at 130 pounds.
If he's
I
if
mean,
Navarrete
that would
is
be
in,
amazing.
yeah, because you know he got a belt.
If he if stays at 130 and Navarrete stays at 130, give me that. Okay, mesh it for me.
Yeah, that'd be a big
Mesh
fight.
it, scissor it. Okay, because I amazing fight right now. Troll, what do you think of the scissoring between Navarrete and Oshaki?
I think that's gonna be a tough fight. I think that's gonna be a tough fight. Um, yeah, and I think that that might be the next fight that they try to make. You know, but I think that's what's next for O'Shaquie Foster. I think that I'm glad that he got his belt back. It was redemption time. Shout out to the young man. He definitely deserved that. He definitely deserved that. Moving right along, there was another fight that was on. There was a lot of heavy talk You know, it was a lot of heavy talk going on between us and our boxing friends. Some friends of ours thought that this kid, Floyd Schofield, was the future. They felt like he was the next one. Some people thought he can be able to, step in the ring with the likes of the Shakur Stevensons and the Gervonta Tank Davisons of the world. You know, how do you feel about his performance?
Oh gosh, I thought his performance was absolute. I thought his performance was absolutely fine. I think Gervonta Tank Davis, first of all, Gervonta. Okay, I'm going to say something to you because I have decided to live my life.
No. Before you get in on
You
Tank,
carry on.
Before you get in on Tank,
Mm-hmm.
how did you feel
Mm-hmm.
his performance was?
I thought that it was good for his level. Okay, I thought that it was great. Yes, true. I thought that it was great for his level. Okay, I thought that the level that he provided for that. I know there was a flash knockdown,
and
yes.
Okay.
Trill, do you know? Before I carry on in this broadcast, you know what the flash knockdown is, isn't it? It's a flash.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure that I'm hearing.
No, but do you know? No, but do you know? Like flash.
I'm hearing you correctly. I'm just making sure I'm hearing you correctly. You right, Sad? We just making sure we hear.
Okay, correctly. So we flash. Yeah, we flash.
You just making sure we hear.
No. I'm making sure that we're flashing together, flashing. I thought that Floyd Schofield's fight was adequate. Okay, I thought that it was fine.
Okay, all right.
I thought it was great.
Let me ask you another question.
I love questions. I love answers.
Was it worthy of a fight with? Do you think that he's able to compete on the level after this performance? Do you think he's able to compete on the level of a Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis? Yes or no?
Yes.
After that fight?
Yes.
Okay, I'm giving my assessment of that fight.
Wait.
We're gonna get into the next. I'm gonna ask you the further. I'm gonna let you get into your.
Can I? Am I allowed to elaborate, or am I just about to act like a fucking I don't know boxing? No. Okay, wait. When you're ready. Sorry.
I'm gonna let you. We're gonna follow the bouncing ball.
I will let you cook.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna cook yet. I'm just prepping. You know what I'm saying?
I can smell the bacon from here. Whatever you need.
I'm just prepping. No. Can the kid box? Yes. Is he ready? I think he showed us Saturday that no, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. We talked about the one knockdown. There was another that could have been called a knockdown when he turned his back after he got hit, and he turned his back. That was also could have been considered a
production. Let's get a comments rolling through here.
He spent around, and the ref saved him. Like, hey, you can't be doing that. No, you're supposed to start counting. That's the rule. So he got away with another knockdown.
Mm-hmm.
This was supposed to be a showcase for the young man, and he didn't show up. He actually showed that he wasn't ready yet. Not saying that he's not a good fighter, not saying that he doesn't have time. I'm saying that you don't have to rush every fighter. Some fighters need time, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what this whole chasing. It's like these guys is rushing. It's like his dad is rushing him to get.
It's like a 90s rom-com.
It's just like there's no time. They don't want to build up. Give him a chance to build his skills up. There was a lot of things in there. He got caught with a tank. This kid, he lucky that he wasn't fighting no tank in there. It would have been bad. The stuff he was getting hit with by Renee, if Javante hit him with that, it would have been really, really bad.
Well, I mean,
Stevenson would have had a field day with this kid. He would have been smiling like that every round. You see that smile on Shakur Stevenson? That would have been him during the fight.
I would just like to say that smile was probably prior to people leaving the arena.
Listen, but I'm telling you, he wouldn't have had to. He would have had a field day. He probably would have dropped him a couple of times. That kid is not ready yet. He could be the future. There's no need to rush him. Back in the days, they wasn't rushing these guys. These guys had at least 30 wins on a record before they was. It's okay. Everybody is not like Alo Machenko or all these other guys that come. They're not like these guys. Nah, for real. Everybody's just trying to rush and rush and rush. It's okay to build up these fighters. Are going to mess around and hurt and damage him before he becomes to be a real champion. Let that be his goal first. I'm focused on being a world champion right now, but I want to get my skills up first to prepare myself to be a world champion. He didn't fight like a world champion on Saturday. He showed that as he got a lot of work it has to be done. And his father's sending him out there and signing a check that his son can't cash.
No. I mean, just looking obviously at the comments in terms of big up to Mr. Robin Francis, big up to my uncle, man. Much love to you.
So how do you feel? So you feel that after that performance last night, after everything that he was showing, his defensive liabilities.
In terms of what the defensive liabilities, he's 22.
Against the fight,
there's
him in there against a Tank and a Shakur Stevenson right now.
You
think that he's on the level of a Shakur Stevenson and a Tank? You think that this young man, after what you just seen, So why are you talking about that he deserves to get a shot with these guys or be in the ring with these guys? He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get hurt.
Quote me in terms of what I said in terms of he's ready for them. You can't. So what I actually said was that in terms of his development, okay, his development devil, I believe he's on the right track. I believe that he is very young. Okay, what we need to not do, Trill, is piss away American young talent. Now American on my brother, sister's, uncle's side. And I am Americanized in terms of Floyd Schofield and what he can produce for us in terms of America in my 5-10%. Okay. Now, Floyd, you do what you need to do in terms of development. Okay. America has the worst amateur system probably ever. All right. And I mean that with full love and joy and unicorns and rainbow.
I don't know how the amateur program is now, but it used to be one of the best.
No, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. It's terrible. It's proper shit. Can't lie. I think they have a better amateur system in Somalia than they do in America right now.
A lot of these kids are being rushed to get to the money. Yep. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the medals.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Sorry, my Wi-Fi cut out. You said a lot of these kids. What did you say? What about them?
A lot of these kids are rushing to get to the money instead of the medals.
I feel like that's the problem. I feel that's the major problem. But yeah, sure, we out here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I wanted to know, where does Floyd Schofield go from here? Should he stop calling out the Tanks and the Shakur Stevenson and hone his own craft and start trying to focus on himself and build his own legacy? What are you doing? Legacy?
I feel like you are very young to want to build a legacy, young man. I feel like you are young, inexperienced. You had a flash knockdown and almost didn't know what the fuck was happening. For anybody, he's all the best. I just don't rush him. You know, don't rush the young man. The young man is very, very, very talented. He's very skilled. Just needs a little bit of time, which now in the modern day of boxing, Trill, it almost doesn't exist. But we'll make it exist because honestly, Schofield, like Mr. Neutral, and you can catch him on Fridays on Hard Talk and a very special episode this Friday. I do believe that Floyd Schofield is, one of the biggest talents in America right now.
It does exist. It does exist. Look how they move in Xander Zayas. They don't have to move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying he's being moved. Listen. They making sure he's right. When
like
the
this,
time is right, he's right.
They building okay, Trill. This is my argument with you.
What are you talking about?
This is my argument all the time. No, this is my fucking argument with you all the time. Oh,
listen, I have time.
Okay, why is no one? I got time. This is what we do. We give the fans our time for this allocated. I'm sorry, guys. While we have
rush these fighters,
I don't want to rush Floyd. I don't want to rush Floydie. I like him. I love Floyd Schofield. In fact, I feel like he's one of the best out there over there. So, yeah.
I think Abdullah Mason crushes Floyd Schofield, runs circles around him. And that's a young man who's very humble. You don't hear him talking out his face and people around him talking crazy. And he's the one.
Wait.
And he's the one. If we want to talk about the future, like, he's the one.
I cannot disagree with you. I cannot disagree with you.
Moving right along.
I am a massive fan of Floyd Schofield. I love Schofield. Now Trill does this. Don't agree with stuff. He's like, I'm gonna bring somebody unrelated to the fucking topic, and then I'm like, oh mate, I don't know what. Okay, I just want to say quickly before we carry on, happy Guy Fawkes night to everybody within the UK, man. Yeah, happy Guy Fawkes night. Love to everybody in the building. If you are from the UK, you know what Guy Fawkes is. So big up to you. Who doesn't? But I just want to say, everybody, man, in the UK for Guy Fawkes night. Thank you guys so much. If you are tuning into our show and not out there, and you're in the UK, thank you guys so much. I just want to say that. Trill, lead us to the land of milk and honey. I actually forgot that whole thing. We just go into the show like immediately.
We talk about that. Inoue payday. You should be happy about this, Ricco. The Inoue payday. Inoue just grabbed a bag. He wasn't holding hands, but he grabbed a bag. You know what I'm saying? He did it without holding hands.
I've got the pic. He did. He held the hand. No.
He didn't hold no hands. You see his hands are still dry.
No, he held it. He held it.
Hands are still dry.
He held a hand.
He got the bag. Congratulations to Inoue for securing the bag. And congratulations to Mr. Turkey Al-Sheikh for, his new acquisition. I know your aim Inoue, how do you feel about this? I know you are happy about all this.
I am ecstatic, Trill. I'm glad randomly. I'm so happy that somebody decided to grab a hand
No
in
hands.
unity.
You know,
No, all the hand.
She would have put that picture up.
Why? Can you? Can I ask you? For fuck's sake, can I ask you?
Why it look like Inoue missing a finger? Can you put that picture back up? Production.
No.
Put
it down. Put it down. Fuck that question. No. Production. No, I'm a fucking co-host here. Okay, put it down. Put it down. Put that shit down. Put it down.
Because he wouldn't hold hands.
Now, in terms of wanting to make me out like I just don't know anything. Okay. Okay, we got okay. In terms of holding the hands of unity. Okay. Now, when I go to Massachusetts next year in America, Trill is going to meet me. Okay. Trill's going to meet me. Trill and my nephew, possibly a couple of nieces, what have you. Okay. Now, I am 5 and 10% American on George Clinton's side. Oh, fuck me. I said the wrong one. But no, did I? Now, with me meeting Trill, we're going to hold hands. Trill, I'm going to reach for your hand and I'm going to be like this. Tight. Now, in the great kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where Trill and I, once we get this show and our channel sponsored completely in terms of Turkey, we're going to hold hands with fucking everybody, especially Trill. And I'm going to have a collage of hand holding from Trill from every. I'm sorry. I feel like I've just. Okay, God damn it. In terms of what Turkey is doing with American boxing right now, Trill, it's immaculate. It's immaculate. It is incredible. It is. Everybody wants to be a part of it because we have
not everybody. Not everybody wants to hold the hand of Turkey Al-Sheikh. I know that you praise the guy, and I know that he's putting on these good fights and he's bringing all these fights together and stuff like that, and I applaud him for that. And yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
I think that that's cool, but everybody is willing to go sit with him yet.
Are you willing to sit? I can't even finish that joke. I think if you want to tune into across the way from the US, if you want to tune in,
no, honestly, Ricco, if the Turkey Al-Sheikh wanted to do business, I would tell him, he got to send me a couple Lambos and a Ferrari first, before I go and sit down with him. But shout out to Turkey Al-Sheikh. As a boxing fan, I appreciate what he's doing, trying to put all these fights on.
I wasn't laughing. What I was actually wanting to do. Fuck me sideways. Oh, mate. Okay, wait, hold on. This is why I don't like having show. Like, I wish I could say I don't like having my show on a Tuesday. It's the funniest shit ever, and I fucking mate, different. What I would like to say in terms of Trill just not being real. Okay, not being real about what he feels about stuff and how he wants to hold a hand just vicariously. I don't respect that shit. I don't. Trill and I are twins, separated at birth. I was sent to Africa. Trill was sent to God knows where, and he came through and he did all of his things in America. Now, what we need to understand with all of this type of stuff is that His Excellency, don't. Oh, your production? Wait, first of all, sorry, production. How do you pull up that shit for him? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do this. Not on this. No, fucking no. Take it down. Fucking take it down. Take all of it down. Take it down. I don't want to see it because you don't mean it. Production. You don't mean it. You don't care. So what we're trying to say is that in terms of what Trill is trying to say with Turkey al Sheikh and the opportunities, Trill, this is what we're doing, Trill. This is cinema. Okay, this is the greatest of the greatest of the greatest, Trill. Okay. Oh yes, production, leave that shit right now. Okay.
Do you think soon or later that Tank or
no, nope,
you don't
hell
think?
no.
I don't
Hell
see
no.
it.
In fact, I don't need to hear what you just said, but no.
All right, moving right along with the rumor mill.
Yeah.
The rumor mill. Okay, word on the streets is the return of Ryan Garcia in Dubai in January. How did it in an exhibition fight? I'm hearing rumbles about him returning for an exhibition fight in Dubai in January. How do you feel about that? Seeing that he will be returning and scheduled to fight before Devin Haney.
I feel like Ryan Garcia is the worst of the worst. I feel like Ryan Garcia. I need to be really careful for what I say, Trill. Okay, because I don't want to be blacklisted in terms of anything. So I'm going to say something where it's okay to say, but not be blacklisted. All right. So I'm going to give you 3 points, Trill. Now this is across the way from the US to the UK. Okay, so this is the first one for Ricco. Not being blacklisted. I feel like Ryan is a piece of fucking shit. All right. So the second one is that I feel like Ryan Garcia is the worst type of scum ever. And the third one, and I don't want to be blacklisted, is that I feel like any promoter from him giving an apology for anything he said, for what he said, you are a piss poor piece of shit promotional company. And I get blacklisted. And I don't want to say exactly what I feel, but if I was to say exactly what I feel, I would say that you guys are fucking awful. But I don't want to be blacklisted, and I'm not going to say exactly what I feel. So if I was to say exactly what I feel like Ryan Garcia is a piece of shit. Now, I don't want to do that because that's not what I'm going to do. I don't believe in that. So, Trill, what would you say for your own question? Take your time.
I would say
Mhm.
the fact that
Keep the left hand up. No, wait, sorry.
no. To me, this is it's on Devin's move. It's Devin's move, and it's going to show a lot about boxing fans, depending on this turnout of this fight. Now, if this goes and this does respectable numbers, or decent numbers, this is going to show a lot about the boxing fan, and then it's actually what Devin's next move is going to be, because even though, he's going to try to move away from this, nobody can forget what happened that night. Even though Devin is technically an undefeated fighter, people are not going to forget what happened. It's up to Devin to erase that. So I'm wondering what Devin's going to do next. Well, without slandering, or using any profanity, I think that
I don't like to use profanity. I feel like profanity is awful. So don't do. Can you say it in a biblical sense for me, because that's why I like.
No. I just say it's basically chess right now. I want to see what Devin does next. I want to see what Devin does next, and and how the fans respond to Ryan. being a cheater, and we're coming back. Well, being banned for or being suspended for cheating or whatever, or not saying with supplements, whatever the case may be.
Wait. When you say like suspended for cheating or whatever, you mean getting popped for a banned substance? You mean like
But yeah, because
just
I don't like to really, because when
I don't like to look at the past. I don't like that. I don't like to.
Yeah. I'm not a plunger.
No, me too. No,
Yeah,
me too.
I don't like
I
to
don't like
bring
to
up
plunge.
bullshit.
I
Uh,
fucking hate that.
but moving forward, we got to see how the fans respond to Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, they
But the
said he
big
sucks.
deal is that he is returning in January. We have, speaking before January hits, we have some fights coming up on Friday. November 8th, especially in Virginia on ESPN Plus. Keyshawn Davis will be fighting on the card. We also have Abdullah Mason. Give me your thoughts on Keyshawn
Having
Davis.
the greatest. I'm very massively so having the greatest live watch along event from iBoxingHub than anybody has ever seen. Right. So on Friday, I will be doing the watch along marathon with my brother. He doesn't actually know this yet, but Trill, and also we have Mr. Neutral. We have, and I hate block parties, and I hate when Trill does this stuff with me. But honestly, this weekend we are going to 1,000 subscribers. So please, guys, join me as you go through the greatest marathon that has ever been marathoned ever in marathonism. Then I will hand it over to my co-host. I'm really sorry. This is the greatest weekend in terms of iBoxingHub than you can possibly think of. This, if you do not, if you are a long time subscriber, this is that. This is this. This is literally. We are going to break the record. We did 10 hours last weekend. This weekend, we are going for the absolute record for everything. Okay, so we are going for 16 hours of it. 16 hours. Okay. So join us. We love you and thank you. And I'm going to hand it over to my co host over here because he's way smarter than me, to be honest.
No. I actually want to commend you, Rico. Actually, you've been doing a darn good job. You know what I'm saying? Of holding it down. Shout out to you and BanterNBoxing. And Rico, it's the takeover. It's definitely the takeover. You know what I'm saying? It's been Rico Mania and you've been holding it down, my brother. So salute to you. Everything that you said you wanted to do, you have been doing it. And I'm proud of you, my brother. It's good. Every time I get a chance to lock in and I see you on there, I have to come up there and troll you. Friday, November 8th, in Norfolk, Virginia, ESPN Plus, Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason on the same card, my brother. I'm excited to see Keyshawn Davis, and I'm definitely excited to see Abdullah Mason. I actually put him on my top 10 fighters that I enjoy watching, and he actually made my list. Keyshawn Davis was honorable mention. He didn't make my top 10, but, he's definitely in the top 20, How do you feel about Keyshawn Davis, excuse me, not Davison, Davis.
I got mad love for Keyshawn, man. I can't wait. Like I said, I feel like we are robbing a bigger marathon than last week's. Bigger. Like this weekend, not only are we going to have 1,000 subscribers on the channel, we're going to do it the biggest and greatest and like I've honestly, this is going to be the most spectacular event in terms of iBoxingHub than you've ever seen before. We are going to get 1,000 subscribers, and it's going to be eventful. We're going to shout out our legacy subscribers. We're going to like as I said, this weekend we are 17 subscribers away from 1,000. So we're going to do it this weekend, and it's 17 Trill.
Just 17?
Only 17 away. So we will do and honestly, like, Trill is going to be involved. He doesn't have a goddamn choice because we signed a contract in blood to be brothers for life.
Yeah, we're gonna be locked in.
This is going to be.
But you didn't answer the question, my brother.
It's going to be amazing.
You keep avoiding
in terms of Keyshawn. Oh god damn it! In terms of Keyshawn, yes, I think Keyshawn's good. Okay, I think he's
Abdullah
great.
Mason.
God damn it!
How about
I think Abdullah Mason is great as well.
Okay. Okay. Now Saturday, November 9th.
Draw more.
In Philadelphia.
Draw more for me.
On DAZN. Because we definitely gonna be locked in still. The rematch nobody wanted. Jaron Ennis.
Against two, Trill. Against who? Who's that?
Chucka whatever his name, Karen. Chucka Hanlon. Chucka Haladoodleton. How do you say his name? I know you like to properly say their names, so you tell me how they say his name. You know
Robin, you have to make a debut. It's gonna be Robin, you've been with us from the beginning, but in terms of Trill and in terms of Shaka Shaka Mason.
Yo, I butcher names. I'm so sorry. This is the thing. I butcher names, you know. There's no disrespect, but yeah. Shout out to Jaron Ennis in the rematch nobody wanted for his IBF title, but luckily,
oh man, if Brian Jr. didn't say no to career high money and didn't injure his hand for like a fucking I don't know, millennia, I would have loved to seen him.
Yeah, you know.
Nah, no.
Yeah,
it hurts sometimes. It hurts.
Orange sauce on that. You gotta put the orange sauce.
When you have people don't know what the fuck they're doing and they're involved in your career, it's terrible. Sorry, Brian Norman Jr.
But luckily, on the undercard of that fight, we got Jesse Ben Rodriguez. Yeah, and not only that, we got Raymond.
Don't tease me, Trill.
Ford on the same.
Trill, don't tease me.
On the same card, we got these three young men on the same card. We got Jaron Ennis and Bam, and we got Savage Ford, Raymond Savage Ford on the same card on Saturday, November 9th. How do you feel about that DAZN card?
I feel amazing about that DAZN card. I feel
Eddie flexing right now. Eddie was just flexing right now. He's like, I still got some. Don't get it twisted.
Eddie, literally, even though he's actually 2-1 up on Queen of the Year, I want to big up Matchroom Boxing, man. I want to big Bam Rodriguez. If you guys once we start getting proper partnerships with fucking DAZN and all this shit, then we won't be. But Bam Rodriguez, I didn't even understand that I didn't know that he spoke English. Okay, firstly, crazy. Secondly,
what?
Nah, Trill. I had no fucking idea. Trill, he was on a podcast with somebody or something. Nah, I swear to God, I swear to God, dog. He was like, and he was like, and I was like, am I the? But I'm the only one in this dungeon that knows about boxing and stuff like that. So wild. Okay, I just want to pick up to Bam Rodriguez and his English coach. Amazing.
You don't need an English coach. He's English, man. He was born here. He's an American fighter. He's of Mexican descent. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bam.
Oh, fuck out of here. Wait, I would say that Benavidez
also fighting Saturday is Sergio Martinez, and he is fighting in Puerto Rico, so he'll be fighting also on Saturday. You know, so it's gonna be a great night of boxing.
I can't wait. I feel like it's been. I feel like boxing at the minute has been incredible. I feel like it's Like, I am so proud to be a boxing fan. Exceptionally proud. I know the later that we live on in life is that Abdul Wahid Davis is definitely not going to be a star in boxing. So I'm like, this is fucking amazing. So yeah, I just want to say, how incredible I feel like it is right now to be a boxer, a boxing fan, and thank all of you for tuning in. And like I said, this weekend is going to be the biggest weekend in boxing for your favorites, which is us. Okay, so guys, please tune in, man. We're gonna have so many special guests. I'm gonna make sure that there's gonna be the supremest of special guests. So please, 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 please choose in. But yeah, I want to shout out Keyshawn. I want to shout out everybody, Trill. I want to shout out you, Trill. I want to shout out your incredible singles. I want to shout out your incredible album that you don't want to release for no fucking goddamn reason. Okay, I don't understand why there's no reason that you're like it's weird. But whatever.
I'm gonna release the album. This is what happened, right?
Holy shit! Have we got a special guest? Is this Jams Boxing? Is it like a special person that we love? Is that him? I don't know.
Just trying to get my phone in the right place. I was already waiting to say hello to Trill Dollar Bill. How are you, brother?
What's going on, James? What's the word, my brother? How you feeling?
I'm all right, matey. I'm all right. How are you, Ricco, as well?
I just want to say, Trill hates guests on the show. He doesn't like no guests. He doesn't want any literally, I signed a contract in blood that we were never going to have any of this type of shit. No, we love you, Jams. You are we love you, bro. We love iBoxing Media Hub. We love everything that you do, bro. So we want you, like, literally, this is an amazing surprise. We love you, Jams. Send the link to the channel so everybody can follow you. Like, nah, Jams, you're amazing. True. Ask the man the rotted. What on?
How are you, bro? You all right, mate?
Yeah, man, I'm good, Jams. It's good to finally have you on, my brother.
Yeah, just wanted to say hello, matey, in person. I was also going to say, what do you think about Jaron Boots Ennis fighting Karen Chukadzian again after he beat him 120-108 on all three cards last time? Do you not find it a bit of a joke, brother?
Yes, I do, my brother. I just dubbed that fight the rematch nobody wanted. And that's what it's basically what it is nobody wanted it. I don't know. Is this a personal thing with Boots? He wants to be able to knock him out. That's the thing. Can we knock him out? That's the goal. If he doesn't knock him out, what are we going to be looking at, Boots? Like, what are you doing? He should be trying to get these other guys in the ring, or at least trying to set up a fight with these other guys. If you can't get to Terrence Crawford and trying to face these guys, you should try to be facing the other guys that got the belts. There's other guys out there that got the belts. We've seen that, Brian Norman had a little bit of that orange sauce on him, and he didn't want that. He didn't want that fight. So you could try to make it with Mario Barrios if you can, or try to, with the Stanionis, he could try to do that with him.
Mantis would have been a good fight.
Yeah, but sitting here trying to fight this guy that you already beat convincingly, it's
not just convincingly, Trill. He beat him 120-108 on all three scorecards. It's a fucking joke, mate. It's a laughable fight.
I don't know, and they got to be doing it, taking advantage of the poor people in Philly because they know that they love the guy and they want to pop out and show support. So they're gonna sit there and come out anyway. So I think they just bake in on the turnout money.
They're just pimping the papacy, bro. They're pimping the papacy.
Yeah. Taking advantage of the fans who support him. That's all it is. Because at the end of the day, right? We're diehard boxing fans, and he's going to take advantage of us too. Even though we're probably not going to fly to Philly to go watch that fight, we're going to sit there and use which is most valuable, our time. and we're gonna sit there and probably watch the fight too. And
I'm watching.
Yeah, So they got us. They got us hooked because they take advantage of the boxing fan. They do.
Right and sinking again, bro. They've got us again.
We're true addicts. We're true addicts because you know what we're doing. We're searching for that next fix, that next high, that next best fight, that next best knockout, that next, you know what I'm saying? That next Corrales Castillo moment, that next Ethereal Gotti Ward. We're looking for those,
No, we're not going to see that in Karen Chukadze versus Boots too. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, but we're searching for those moments. We want to see those best.
Nah. Jams is lying. We're gonna see that Karen might just fucking have the biggest spunk ever in life. Like we don't know Jamsy. But one thing that we do know is that Jamsy, we are people say BNB is a sister channel. Whoever says that, don't say that to me. But we are a brother channel.
Nah, it's a family channel, mate. It's a family channel.
Man,
BNB goes hand in hand with iBoxingHub.
No, but this is what I'm saying. You and your platform, Jamsy. I'm really glad to have you on across the way from the US to the UK because obviously this
I
is
had to jump in, man.
I've
never actually spoke to Ray face to face, so I had to come and speak to Ray. He's one of my favourites, man. So are you, Ricco, as you know, but I spoke to you loads of times. But Ray's one of my favourites.
Mate, everybody loves him.
With that song, bro. I'm still fucking with that song.
I appreciate you, my bro. Really,
you know what I mean? Still, I was going to sing it, but I'm not going to embarrass myself. You know what I mean?
I'm going to drop the album.
Just do it.
I'm dropping the album. I'm gonna drop the album. I promise. My thing was that I was sitting back. I was loving the response I was getting from dropping these singles, just connecting with the people that was liking the music. But yeah, I'm finally gonna drop the project.
You got some fire, Trill Dollar Bill, my man. Honestly, the commissioner has got the business. I'm telling you, his songs, man.
Brother, from the heart. It means so much.
We're still fucking with that track, mate. The same track, the first track you sent me, like when you first played it. We're escalated.
Yeah.
Like, we're still, me and my missus still fuck with that every day, mate. First thing in the morning, we jack that on. That's what gets us up in the morning. We're all giving it large and that, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's about.
Literally, that's the track, mate. That's what music's about, though, isn't it? Uplifting the people, and that's what you do, bro.
That's what it's about, man.
I'm not even capping, mate.
That makes my heart smile, my brother. I appreciate you more than you will ever know.
Honestly, mate.
Now, Jamsy, this is why Jamsy, tell everybody
Ricco will tell you, man, this means so much more than you ever know, man. I wish you could know really know. Well, you have actually, because Jams, you've definitely been supporting. You've just been definitely been watching my transformation of Trill.
Always, brother. I've watched every dog video you've done, brother.
Yeah.
I know your dog better than most. Yeah. Trust me, that guy's a legend, little savage.
That's my blood clot dog. That's my blood clot dog, right? And
Rico's trying to claim him as his own, but now, mate, it's Trill Dollar Bill, the commissioner.
That's my dog. That's my dog. Well, one thing that we obviously need to say, Jamsy, is why we've actually had you on the show as our very first ever guest. Like we've never ever done guests really.
Sorry for jumping in.
No, do not apologize.
Exactly.
You got to send this. You got to send this link.
I would have been like, nah, don't do it. I'm not, because I'm very outspoken about having guests on the show. You know,
I've noticed.
Fucking hate
that. I definitely was happy because I actually invited you on the show once, and we couldn't with the time we couldn't get you on. So it's actually,
I remember.
I'm really happier than a pig in shit right now. I'm trying to hold it up.
I'm regularly saying that. Bless you, Trill.
I'm really happy right
now.
Now
we love you, Jamsy, man. Jamsy.
Have you on? I was jealous, man. I gotta say, I was jealous, man. I was seeing you on here with my other brothers, man, with Mr. Neutral and Ricco and everybody. I was like, when I'm gonna get my chance to get on here with Jam?
Bless you, mate. Appreciate that, Trill. Appreciate that, mate.
And
honestly, it's been a
Jamsy,
minute.
This is it.
He said I wanted to get on with you, definitely.
I appreciate you.
He literally said only on the biggest rocket show that we obviously have and everything like that. So Jamsy, we love you, man. Before obviously we let you go.
Yeah, I'll jump out,
and you are going to be no. Before obviously the biggest weekend of iBoxingHub's history, which is going to be good. Tell the people where we can find you. Like me, I can find you when I pray in Guardian Angel F.A.M. But for everybody else, can you tell them what the YouTube is, what your everywhere that these people can find you, because I'm going to tell you one thing. We do not have guests on this show. We do not have, like I said, I just signed contract in blood with Trill to say I'm never gonna.
No
So
guests.
we need to none, but we only have you, bro, and you deserve it. You are one
Bless
of
you,
the.
bro. Ricco, that means so much, mate. Honestly, I love
No, mate.
supporting your
Tell
channel,
them
mate. Banter and boxing. I love watching you, listening to your spaces. I love watching your shows. I love all what Ray Trill's doing. Like everything you guys are doing, mate, is amazing. It's great for the sport of boxing. It's great for iBoxingHub. It's great for the ex-boxing community, YouTube boxing community. You guys are fucking legends, mate, and you're bringing it.
And you're
I've just
great
got
for the
nothing but love
community
for
too.
you fellas.
No, you
And you've
definitely
got
are
one
great
of
for
the
the
boxing
community
bros
too.
here, man. The boxing bros. I've been watching this guy for years, man. You know what I mean? It's fantastic. It's amazing. But you can find me at Jam's Boxing Chat on X. I don't really fuck with YouTube, but I'm on there. You know, Jam's Boxing Chat channel, only for shorts. Boxing Media Hub is where you'll find me doing most of my shit. But thank you, guys. God bless y'all. Really
Much
nice to
love.
meet you, Trill, face to face for the first time.
Much love, James.
Ricco, you know I love you, my brother, and I'll leave you guys to your show.
I love you.
Take care,
You're
yeah?
the man, James. You're the man. Much love.
Cheers, guys. God bless, fellas, yeah? God bless.
God bless
Man,
you, bro.
yo, that was so dope, man. That was so dope. That just made the night even so much better. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jam's Boxing Chat. That just made my night, man. I'm happy.
And this is why we do it. This is why we do it. This is why Trill and I, we do all of what we do, man.
He is a gentleman, a class act. James is brought the respect to the boxing chats. If James is not in there and I'm not going in there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jam. James be in the trenches too. And when Jam comes in there, man, James bring that honor and respect, and everybody loves James because he's just he's the gentleman. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is what's up. This is dope. This is dope.
And this is why, like we've done this, man. Like I said, and I hate to shamelessly plug everything that we do, but please, guys, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. We have worked so hard for so many years to try and do this for you guys, man. And we love you all, and we need you guys, man. And it's people like Jams that are the purest of the purest of the boxing fans and things, and people that have helped me and have helped, you know, everybody in here. So I 11 years ago, I watched a channel called Rose, and then I got on a live with my uncle when he was there. His name is Robin, and then we were like, "Oh, hey, boxing bros, we love you, red." And then I decided this is something that I would like to do, and I would like me and Trill and Jams and everybody that you guys watch. I would like us to be a beacon for you guys, man. If you guys are watching us, if you guys want to do something very similar to this and things or whatever like that, do it. Life is short. Life is the shortest thing that you would ever realize. You could die tomorrow. God, I fucking hate being morbid. But the thing is, if you don't live your dream today, you may not get it tomorrow. So please, 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 guys, we are here for you. We love you guys, and this is why the content that we bring, and this is why I have $0 bill for somebody who I happened to tune in 11, 10 years ago. And this person changed my life for the better. And I just want to say thank you, Trill, for changing my life for the better. Because by changing my life, you've changed a whole bunch of people that message me and ask me shit like, Ricco, like, how do I do this? Or can you thing? Or wow. And I'm like, oh, man, I like this. But I do know if it wasn't for you, Trill, we wouldn't have this show right now. And I think this is my favorite show of the year because this is it's what's allowed other people to see what I've always seen in you, Trill, and the Boxing Bros, and in terms of us. So before obviously we go, because we always go over an hour. That's what we do. I believe it's give them your flowers. And
thank you for giving me my flowers, brother.
Nah, Trill. One thing that just before you give Mr. Eubank Senior his flowers, I would like to say, Trill, to you, thank you, bro, man. I want to say thank you to you. I want to say thank you to my uncle Robin. I love you, Robin. I know you're listening and everything and stuff. Like, if it weren't for you, bro, I wouldn't have decided to do even a tenth of the things that I've ever decided to do in my life and take a risk. So I challenge everybody, all the people listening to us, take a risk. Take a risk. Don't worry about what other people will think about you. Don't worry about, if you fail, because failure is success in the form of defeat. So carry on doing that. So I'm going to hand it over to my co-host, who I respect and love so much. Um, uh, give Mr. Chris Eubank Sr. his flowers. And also, guys, you can follow Trill, the Commissioner Dollar Bill, and get his album and his singles. We're gonna put all of the links to how you can get and listen to it and be involved in the gym.
We're gonna do a listening party. I know
We're
you don't like
%. No. As I get older, Trill, I kind of fucking like these weird these parties that you
have a listening party, Ricco.
No, I like the parties that you force me to have. You pretty much put your neck on my fucking light skin head to make sure that but I just want to say to you, Trill, and also before we go, we have the 505 Watch Party of December. So I'm going to be promoting it every single show that we have throughout the year until that we get there. That's going to be amazing. So I'm going to be in a turtleneck, and I'm going to be the most English that you've ever seen, like super goddamn English right now. So I'm going to be in a turtleneck. I'm never going to have hair again. So this is how you have to accept me and love me. I'm going to be spiffy, and I'm going to have my accenting. So I'd just like to say big up to the 505 Watch Party. If you click on, if you scan the barcode and stuff like that, it'll get your tickets. And if you message me and if you're nice about stuff, I might give you a little bit of a discount. So I just want to give it over to Mr. Trill Dollar Bill, my OG, triple OG, to the moon and back. Give them their flowers, Trill.
You already. This episode of Give Them Their Flowers, Christopher Eubank was born on August 8th, 1966 in London, England. He boxed from 1985 to 1998. He held the WBO middleweight and super middleweight titles between 1990 and 95 and is ranked by BoxRec as the third best British superweight middleweight champion boxer ever of all time. Chris reigned as world champion for over 5 years and was undefeated in his first 10 years as a professional and remained undefeated at middleweight. His world title contest against fellow British fighters Nigel Benn and Michael Watson helped British boxing ride a peak of popularity in the 1990s, especially with Eubank's personality persona, speaking and dressing like an upper-class elite, rank interest, and most importantly, the art of mental warfare. That's why they called him simply the best. In his final 2 years of boxing, he challenged then an up-and-coming contender, Joe Calzaghe, in a bid to reclaim the WBO super middleweight title. He lost, but Calzaghe later said that it was his toughest fight of his whole career. Eubank's last 2 losses were against WBO junior heavyweight champion Carl Thompson. Both were brutal fights, and in a rematch, Eubank was stopped for the first and only time in his career. Chris Eubank Sr., because I'm sure you heard of his son, Chris Eubank Jr., who was 3-time IBO champion, finished his career with a record of 45 wins, 23 KOs, 5 losses, and 2 draws. Eubank is credited for his bravery in the ring, in which he was able to take considerable amounts of punishment from power punches en route to his victories and defeats. And for this, he is said to have a granted chin. And I would like to give him his flowers and say thank you for what he contributed to British boxing and boxing as a whole. and that was us giving him his flowers.
And that is the couple of announcements. Like I said, this weekend we are reaching 1,000 subscribers. So we need you guys. We need you more than ever. Okay, we're 19 or
we
something
need
away
you
from...
more than ever.
Wait, Trill, don't sing. You know what that does to me. Okay, you know what that does to me. So no, I will be streaming from BanterNBoxing at midnight. Okay, so
you've really been doing this. You've been really taking off, man. You give me my flowers, and you know, and I give you your flowers. But I am super proud of you. You know, everything you've been doing, the dedication. You have definitely showed dedication and hard work and trying. Like, definitely, you haven't been going to sleep and nothing. I'm seeing you at all hours of the day. You know, working. And listen, it's all gonna pay off, my brother. It's all gonna pay off.
Honestly, I do it for the fans, man. When I say the fans, I do it for all the people that watch us. I do it for, like, I see the numbers and I see the people, and I actually get messages from people to say thank you, Ricco. Like, I've never ever had that before in my life. Like, wow, I mean, since I started doing this, I've never had somebody thank me for being for making their day. Yeah, for like making, you know what I'm saying? For making their day better, because like they were sad and I made them laugh because I said something like just whatever. So like that's why I do it. Like, honestly, and that's literally why I do it. And yeah, man, I love you guys, man. And if it weren't for you lot, I wouldn't be doing this. And I sincerely mean that. And especially if it wasn't for Mr. Trill Dollar Bill and the Boxing Bros and Mr. Caden. Hopefully, I think for like our last year end of show, we'll have a fucking block party, and I'll pretend I'll actually be like, yeah, like, you know, what there. But I do yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much. Production, give us a word from the sponsors, and then we'll get the last words and then stuff.
Yeah. Across the way, US to the UK. I want to thank everybody, man, that's in the chat that came through and showed love, man. Shout out to everybody that is watching right now. Shout out to everybody that's just been showing love, man. This is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about. So many times, so many, everybody's so focused on the negativity. They want to come and see a show where people are just bashing hate and not showing love. And that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. They want people yelling and screaming and acting a fool. Well, you're not going to get that here at Across the Way from the US to the UK, because this show is based off of love and respect. And I wanted to show love and respect to say thank you to everybody for taking the time out to watch me and my bro, Ricco. It means a lot.
It means a lot to all of us, man. Thank you guys so much. We love you all, and we'll see you for the rest of the programming for iBoxingHub. Please subscribe to all of our channels. And yeah, like I said, we do this for you all. So take care, and yeah, everything. Production, do you want to?
Yeah. This feels good. We're gonna go to Boston and Cali on this one. Level up on these niggas and I know they hate it. Struggling that life, looking aggravated. Got straight to the money, no procrastinating. Buying anything I want like a